Good morning, students. Today we are going to study a chapter from Unit 2 of your Balbharti book, that is 2.4, The Three Visions for India. Children, I have divided this lesson into two parts. So today's video will be my part 1 for this lesson. So let's start with the chapter, that is The Three Visions for India. Written by none other than APJ Abdul Kalam. Yes, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's words are there in this chapter, my dear children. So, without wasting much of the time, let's move ahead now. But before that, let us know about Dr. Abul Pakir Jainulabdin Abdul Kalam. You must be thinking, students, that who is this Dr. Abul Pakir Jainulabdin Abdul Kalam? But Dr. Abul Pakir Jainulabdin is the full form of APJ Abdul Kalam. Yes, students, his full name is Dr. Abul Pakir Jainulabdin Abdul Kalam. I hope you have followed till here. So talking about APJ Abdul Kalam, he was born in one of the island town of Ramareshwaram in Tamil Nadu on 15 October 1931. He had become the 11th President of India. He have served India as a president from the year 2002 to 2007, and he was popularly known as People's President. He had spent most of his childhood with financial problems, my dear children. He started working at a very early age so that he can help financially, that is with money, to his family. But his dedication, his hard work has made him a very famous person. His knowledge for science, he was a chief scientific advisor to the Prime Minister and the Secretary of Defense Research and Development Organization, that is DRDO, from July 1992 to December 1999. Also, he was a project director for SLV2 and chief executive and integrated guide and missile development program. He is also known as the father of missile, right? That is father of science. That is a missile man. He has a grassroots of innovations, which means he has made many innovations, many inventions, my dear children, in the field of science. Also, he is a person who has a very clean image, and he has the ability to inspire the youth, that is the youngsters of India. And because of this clean image and his ability to inspire people, he was the first Asian student who was honored with the Hoover Medal, which is America's top engineering prize, children. So he was the first Asian to get that prize. He was also honored with the nation's India's highest civilian honors like the Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan in the year 1990 and Bharat Ratna in the year 1997. And he is also recognized for his work with ISRO and DRDO. And his role as a scientific advisor to the Indian government. So that was about Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He has written many famous quotes, very inspiring quotes. So children, that was all about Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, or I can say the introduction of him. He has written many famous quotes, very inspiring quotes. One of them I would like to share with you. His words, "Don't read success stories. You will only get messages from that. But read failure stories. You will get some ideas to get success." How true, my dear children. He said the very important characteristic, that is the quality of a student, is to ask questions. Let the students ask a question. That is what he used to always say in his lectures. Because one of the good qualities of a student is to ask questions. So if students are asking questions, let them ask. By this only their mind, that is students' mind, will be innovative. So students, you must never be afraid of asking question. You must whenever you might have whenever you are there with the doubt, you must come up with that particular question. Okay, so that was all about the introduction, as I told you. Moving to the actual lesson. So let us start with the chapter. I hope you all are eager to know what are the words and the visions, that is the 3 visions of Abdul Kalam ji. So starting with the actual chapter, that is 2.4, the 3 visions of India. So here I'll read the para and explain it simultaneously. So let's start. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, the father of India's integrated guided missile program. You know, children, there are many missiles that has been guided under Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He has stated 3 visions for India based on the achievements and progress that he has witnessed in the history of nation and during his own career. What is Abdul Kalam trying to say in these lines? That he has 3 visions for India. First, let us understand, what do you mean by vision, children? Vision means a dream. So Abdul Kalam has seen 3 visions for India. That means 3 dreams for India, for we Indians, based on the achievements and the progress which he has seen for our country during his career as a missile scientist. So he's just sharing with us the visions, the dreams that he has for his own country, that is our motherland, India. Let us see what are those 3 visions. Dr. Kalam's 3 visions for India are freedom, development, and standing up. I repeat, if the question comes in the exam, students, that what are Dr. Abdul Kalam's 3 visions for India? You're going to write the 3 visions of Dr. Abdul Kalam for India were freedom, development, and standing up. What is standing up, students? Standing up means to be brave and to be able to face all the challenges that are going to be there in your way. Let whatever challenges come in your way, you should fight bravely with them. We should fight bravely with those. So these were the 3 visions that Dr. Abdul Kalam had seen for India. The focus of his presentation is on developing India to the fullest potential. Again, let us see the meaning of potential, students. What is potential? Potential means ability. He always wished that never underestimate the potential, that is the ability of our developing country, that is India. Our developing potential, he means we have ability to shine in between thousands of people. Don't you think so, children? So while standing up to the rest of the world with fully validated self-respect. Now here, what is validated self-respect? That means that whenever we will stand up whenever we will stand up with the rest of the world, we will make sure that we don't hurt our self-respect. We stand bravely. Further, he says, we will be having proofs of our achievement that we have achieved or we are obtained in this modern times. So that was about the para. Moving to the second para. Further, Dr. Abdul Kalam is trying to say that if we are not free, no one will respect us. Quite true it is, children, If we don't have freedom, then no one will respect us. If you remember, children, years back, Britishers were ruling on us. That means we were under British control, weren't we? Yes, we were. Were the other countries respecting India or the Asian countries that time? No, we lack respect that time, my dear children. In fact, European countries gained respect that time. Why? Why this happened with us? Why did we lack respect? Because they were ruling on us and we were not free. And when the country who is not free, no one respects such country or no one respects such citizens of that particular country. So Dr. Abdul Kalam is saying that I have 3 visions for India. In 3000 years of our history, people from all over the world have come and invaded us. Now children, what is invaded us means? Invaded us means to occupy others' territory. Britishers, Dutch, French, these are the people who captured our land, our motherland, India. They not only captured our land, they conquered our minds. They were ruling us. Now what do you mean by conquered, my dear children? Conquered means taken control on us by the military force. So they have conquered our minds also. Alexander, who was from Greek, Portuguese, British, French, Dutch, who are from Netherlands, all of them have came and looted us. What do you mean by looted us? Looted means they have still lots of the things. That is the culture, the language. Many things of Indians have been looted by them. And they took away what was ours once upon a time, my dear children. Yet we have not done this to any other nation. We still have, but still have we done the same to others? No, we have not done same to other nations. We have not conquered anyone. Even after, right now I can say, we are in a quite developing position. We are in a very good position, but still we have never conquered any other nation's land. We never tried to grab their culture or their history. We never tried to force our way of life on them. Just like Britishers invaded us and forced us to accept their English as a gift, in the same way in Hinduism, whatever the culture of we Indians are, we never try to force our way of life on someone else, children. Do we? Or did we? No. We never go and tell other countries that, hey, why don't you accept our Indian culture, that is our Hinduism culture? Why, children? Why? Why we had not forced that? Because, children, we do respect the freedom of others. We never grab anyone's land. Why? Because we Indians respect the freedom of others. We know what freedom is. We understand the value of freedom. We understand how important freedom is when we ourselves has gone through that feeling. When we have experienced that in our past, how can we deny the fact? So that's what Abdul Kalam is trying to say, that if you are not free, no one is going to respect you. Just like in the past years, we have already experienced this, as I told you, when we were slaves of the other nations and nobody respected India at that time. I hope you follow till here, children. Moving to the next para. That is why my first vision for India is freedom. I believe that India had its first vision of freedom in 1857. Dr. Abdul Kalam believes that India's first freedom fight or war was fought in the year 1857 when we started the War of Independence. Children, you might have studied this in the history also, that is the War of Independence of 1857. Yes, that was the first war for independence that we Indians unitedly fought against the Britishers. It is thus freedom that we must protect and nurture and build on. Here, nurture means we need to develop it more. We need to protect our nation. We need to protect our freedom and we need to develop it, build on. If we are not free, no one will respect us, as I told you. Very true, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam have told these right words. Moving to the next para. Now, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam says that my second vision for India is development. So, what is his second vision for India, children? It's development. For 50 years, we have been a developing nation. Yes, we were underdeveloped. But right now, we are a developing nation. And very soon, you never know, our goal for 2025 is to become a developed nation. So very soon, we will see ourselves as a developed nation, just like USA. We are among the top 5 nations of the world in terms of GDP, my dear children. Now, what do you mean by GDP? GDP means gross domestic product, by which we come to know the status of country's economy. We have 10% growth rate in most of the areas. Let's see the next para. Our poverty levels are falling. That means our line of poverty is decreasing day by day and achievements are being globally recognized. Children, Indians are achieving in the field of sports and whatnot. We are getting noticed globally, worldwide. People are accepting us. We are accepted all over the world for that. Yet, we lack the self-confidence to see ourselves as a developed nation. We are a developed nation. We can become the developed nation. Yet, why we lack that self-confidence? Children, why? We can become self-reliant. What does self-reliant mean? We need to become self-dependent nation, children. Like I'll give you examples. Like for goods, why are we dependent on China? Why are we accepting China's product? You see everywhere in the market, you get to see China products. Why are we not self-dependent? When we are self-dependent and self-assured, isn't this right? What do you think, children? Isn't that right, children, that we should trust and have faith in our own goods or in our own products? That means the products which are produced in India, and buy these products instead of depending on some other country's products. What do you say, children? A very important question to be think on. Don't you think so? Moving to the next para. Moving ahead, India must stand up to the world. I have a third vision, that India must stand up to the world and no one will respect us. So what is Abdul Kalam's third vision, children? It's to stand up. He believes that we don't stand for own. He believes that if we don't stand for own, then no one will respect us, which we have already seen in the previous para. Only strength respects strength. Very true. See, children, right now there are countries like USA, Russia, Japan, all are in support of India. Why? Because strength respects strength. But there was one time when USA was not in a support of India. Why? Because that time India was known to be a weaker nation. We must be strong known not only as military power but also as economic power, children, because both must go hand in hand, that is military power and economy power. Here economy power means money. We must be rich in terms of money also. Very true. See, not only the military power must be strong but also the economy power, as I explained you. Then only we can call a country as an overall developed country, my dear children. So these were the three visions of India, that is freedom, development and standing up, which Dr. Abdul Kalam had dreamed to see India into. So that was all about for today's video, my dear children. So here I'll take your leave with the end of the part 1 of this lesson. We will continue and see the rest part of the lesson in the part 2 of the video. Till then, stay safe, take care. Thank you.